Hello beautiful souls and welcome to my channel. My name is Sanja Krajnovic, you can call me Betty if it's easier for you. And today I'm going to be discussing about how to love your body. I'm going to tell you what made me have low self-esteem because of my body, what happened with me, how I got over it, how I saw other people getting over it, just mentally how to love your body no matter where you are at this moment, but just how to love where you're at now, no matter what you do with it later, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to gain weight, whether you want to be more defined, whatever it is that you have your challenges with your body. That's what I'm going to be discussing today, and obviously how to do it. So because I've been, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight. I've been made fun of my side of the family, not all of them, some of the members from my family when I gain weight. A lot of them, I don't know, I think any of them at the time knew why I gained weight. I don't know if, I don't think everyone knows now anyway. But then I lost the weight, then I gained weight again. I got depressed, that made me gain weight even more. The first time I gained weight, it was when I was nearly raped. And I think a lot of people, when they go through that sort of trauma, if you put more weight on, well, that's never going to happen to me. And I didn't do it consciously. Is that a word? Consciously? Consciously. But then later on in life, I realized that's what it was. Then I got in love, I was happy, then everything went back to normal, some sort of normal. But then that relationship ended, which it's not a bad thing for that relationship to end. But then I had family issues where I had to run away from home, where it got me even more depressed. I had no one to turn to, no places to go. I did, but I was always in my family taught, well, don't bother other people about your issues, which is wrong, by the way, but that's a whole different video. So I gained weight again. It's been then later on in life, different relationships, them calling you names, them like you're being a fat ass, just everything just going up and down, a lot of people ruining your self-esteem. I was a sporty girl before, had muscles, then all of a sudden, everything has changed. Then obviously I became a mum. That didn't help either, especially when you have, some people commenting about the way you look, the way you act, what are you like presenting yourself. And I became, it was that moment in my life where I was like, if I only lost that weight, if I could only go back to who I was, if I could only go back to that slimmer, skinnier me, I'm gonna be happy. Then I would lose a few pounds or a few kilos. Then I would go back again. I would think, well, I'm not that good. I'm not worthy. I'm not, all of these things that I'm sure a lot of you have in your heads. It could be I'm stupid. It could be, well, I don't deserve this. It could be I'm a failure. I'm just embarrassment. Whatever it is that you have in your head, trust me, I've been there. And it's not a nice place to be. And I think one of the final issues that I had in my life was my body and my weight. Like I said, I would go to, I don't know, maybe not eating for 3 days, but then going back to eating everything. And it just wouldn't do me anything. Like I would be happy maybe for, okay, I lost a few pounds in those 3 days, but then that's not what you should do really. It's not, you're not supposed to starve yourself. You're not supposed to do these things. And I was again working on myself, doing these things, and I was thinking, wait a second. Again, part of this I knew before, but I don't know if you had in your life those moments when it just clicks. You're like, oh my God. So what clicked for me is we are in this physical experience and our bodies are vehicles. Our body is like you get you in a bus or a car or a plane or train or bicycle, whatever, to go from A to B. Well, our physical experience that we are having with these bodies, so we can go from A, which is to get this experience, physical life, to B, when we go from physical to non-physical. And when you treat your body and see your body as, you are my vehicle, so none of this would have been possible without you. I am not my body, but I have you to be able to experience this. And not only that, but I don't know if you've realized that body does what you tell it to do. And this for me has been, my body has been listening to me without judgment, without anything but yes, sir. And what I mean by that is, when you say to yourself, I don't feel good, I feel bad, your body goes like, okay, today we feel bad. Cells do this, do this, do this, we feel bad. If you go through a day and you say, oh, I feel amazing, I feel good, your body goes, we feel good today, we did this, we did this, we did this. A lot of, I think 99%, maybe even 99.9% of all illnesses are developed by stress, are stress triggered. And obviously you have different stages, you have different levels of stress, but stress can be manageable. You don't have to change outsides, you don't have to change what other people are going to perceive, what other people are going to do, but you can change your mindset, you can change how you view that, you can lower your stress levels, you can reduce it, you can maybe go over it faster. Maybe it's going to be the same in terms of intensity, but then you don't have to experience it for a day or two or 10 or maybe a year or 10 years. Or some people are like, I am who I am today because of who someone did to me 20, 25 years ago, for some even 30, 40, 50. You can change everything today, this moment, to shift, to start doing things differently. Yeah, it's not going to go like this. So what? You're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to go up, you're going to go down. That's what heartbeats are. You go, means you're alive. So what you have to do, you don't have to, but this video is called How to Love Your Body. Start sending it different messages. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, and you don't like your body, you don't like what you see, say, oh, wait a second, you're here for me. You're the way you are because I told you what you're gonna be. Which is, again, it's not blaming anyone. This is about taking accountability for yourself. This is about seeing how powerful you are. Because if every single thing that you told your body to be and how to do, what to do, it means that you can change to anything else you want it to be. It's in your power. It's all you, and that is fantastic news. So when you see the body in the mirror and you don't like what you see, just say, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. If I keep sending the signals to my body, I don't like what you see, the body's gonna listen. Again, no judgment, nothing. It's just gonna say, okay, let's do more of that. So just stand in front of the mirror and say, I may not fully love what I'm seeing, and maybe it's gonna take time to shift that, but I'm just gonna start sending you love from now on. I love you. I wanna thank you for being there for me. I wanna thank you for listening to me. I wanna thank you because without you, I wouldn't have this experience. I wouldn't have this physical life. You're my vehicle. And thank you, not sorry, not, oh, this is what I did. None of that. Again, you will have those moments. So don't blame yourself because you're blaming yourself. Because although I am saying there's no one to blame, your brain is still going to be that negative self-talk that it loves to be. Not loves, but brain is designed to do that in order to protect you. Everything that you have in your head, all the thoughts that you have in your head, it's because it's like when you're crossing the street. Brain is calculating all these different scenarios that can happen to you in order to protect you. So it can say, oh, maybe this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. But I think most of you, majority of you, are still crossing the streets. You look right, you look left, you look right again, whichever roads you're living in the country of driving, doesn't matter. But you still, you know that there are a lot of possibilities that something can happen, but you still make sure, okay, I think this is okay now, I'm gonna cross it. Some even run the street, some even go in spite of, well, you know, you're still crossing the street. So again, you have to do the same about everything else when your brain is acting like that. At least try. So your brain is going to tell you why you can't do this, why you can't do that, why you should be blaming yourself, why you should be feeling terrible. But then what I like to tell my body is, listen, brain, thank you. I know you have your own purpose. I know, again, we're not our brains. And when you see your brains as tools, then it's going to be completely different once you use it as a tool. If you let it control you, then it's going to be that negative self-talk that, you know, a lot of people have. Just because no one told us this, no one, you know, as kids told us, listen, your brain is a tool. So if you want to be happy, you have to intentionally be happy, as opposed to maybe wait what surroundings are going to be like, and maybe when everything is nice, you're going to be happy then. It's all up to you. And again, because this is a video about how to love your body, it's about complete transformation, but it starts with small steps. So if you look in the mirror, it doesn't matter whether it's your face, but whatever part, maybe there are some parts that you don't like. But every single part, our eyes, our hands, our mouth, everything, it's to be in this physical experience. We're all gonna live this place without the body. We are souls in the body. No one can crush your soul. You are soul. The soul is experiencing it. We are experiencing physical. Is this clicking for you? So what do you want? You want to like your body. You want to love your body. Well, tell it. If the body is listening to you, if the body is doing exactly what you tell it to do, then tell it, I love you. The more you say I love you, in time, maybe you don't mean it now, you will. You can even say, I have the possibility of loving you. You can say, well, if other people could do it, then that means that I have the possibility of doing it. Make a sentence of what is believable for you if you really can't find yourself saying to yourself, I love you. But look at the difference it's going to be as you go closer and closer and closer to it. Again, you alone, which is again powerful, the most powerful thing, are the ones who are going to tell your body what to do. How many people have had cancers, and how many people have recovered, and how many stories I've listened that the cancer is the best thing that has ever happened to them, because it made them put focus on what's important. The importance is in the happiness, in putting yourself first, not last, in love, in family, in whatever it is for them. Again, not every story is like that, which again means it is up to individuals' decisions and what they're going to do, and belief systems and everything. But then it's such a beautiful thing to know that something that for so many people would be the most terrible thing that could ever happen to a person, they are feeling so grateful because they could shift and change their lives and say, wait a second, I am worthy of this life. I want to live it. I want to experience it. I don't want to be stressed out. I want to be happy. Yes, there are things that are probably going to trigger me and probably going to stress me out again, but I'm going to go back to quicker to the fact that I want to live it. I don't want to be in that not so nice bubble. I don't want to say a bad word, but it's just not nice. So why put yourself there Why keep yourself there if you don't have to? If you can actually step out of it and say, no, I want to be happy, and I am happy. How amazing is that? So again, what you should do in order to love your body, this is what helped me after a long time. So the first time I gained weight was 15, I could say 16 to 17 years ago. Again, wow, I didn't realize it was that long ago. And again, for then it was more of a, shield for what I had experienced, not to have it anymore in my life. But then later on, again, it's just everything, it's just went up and down, up and down. Now, what everyone I think wants, if you don't have it, is self-esteem. And it starts with you. If you keep allowing for your negative self-talk to continue non-stop, and you don't interrupt it and say, listen, I don't want to listen to this anymore. I'm fed up with this. I don't want to do this anymore with this self-talk. What am I going to do? Have this self-talk for the rest of my life? What was it all about then? If it's all shitting in my head, it's just why? Why would I want to put myself into that? Again, everything is self-defense. Everything is from preventing yourself being hurt. But again, what's the point then? If you're just putting the shield, if you're living in the bubble, if you're not allowing yourself to experience anything, if you have this negative self-talk in your head that is, if it's not enjoyable, F it, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So just, when it comes, tell your brain, thank you. I know you're doing this because you think it's protecting me, but let's try something differently. Let's try and have a bit more positive in our heads. You have to do it consciously at the beginning. You can't just live it to, because if you live it to everything else, it's going to be the same. Interrupt. You're going to have negative thoughts appearing in your head for the rest of your life. Unless you're maybe in a monk under the tree, but even them, that meditate their whole life, but even they, I think, they have those thoughts. But the trick is that you actually stop it as soon as you realize it appears. That's why everyone is saying meditate. That's when it's not about anything else, but when you're aware of the thoughts in your head, you can consciously stop it at the same moment. So you are aware of the thought that comes in your head. And when you're aware and you think, oh, this is not serving me, okay, I'll switch my focus to something else. It's going to be whatever it is that you like. It can be the sun, it can be the bags, it can be the shoes, it can be I don't know. I'm going to say ice cream, although I probably, maybe some of you are not going to like it, but we are experiencing this life. Not to cut things out of our lives. Oh my God, I've seen a post, I don't know if you heard of him, Ed Milet, and he wrote, I didn't actually take a screenshot, but something in the form of his cameraman caught him eating a cookie, and I think he broke his diet, and he's like, I'm gonna be back on track, I slipped out, but everyone can make mistakes. And I'm like, why are you doing this to people? So wait, you ate a cookie and now it's like this massive, big, huge mistake, and it happens, and you shouldn't be blaming yourself, and eat the effing cookie. So it's just a cookie. I was so mind blown. Like, I'm gonna get back on track. This is just one slip up. Again, I'm not quoting it because it happened maybe a month or 2 months ago, but I remember just thinking, so wait, people that maybe start on their journey of losing weight or exercising, and they say, I'm gonna eat healthy, and they're gonna eat a cookie or two or an ice cream or whatever it is, and then they're gonna be blaming themselves because they fell off track. And I'm like, what? Don't do that to people. Don't tell them that that is a mistake, that that's falling off the track. But, it can happen to everyone. So don't blame yourself. It can happen to everyone. What? We came here to experience life. We came here to enjoy, to experience the cookie. So let's say you didn't eat the cookie for 2 weeks. You ate the cookie. So you didn't eat it for 2 weeks. Why can't you eat it now? And what people are going to do, oh, I've been good for so long and now I've ruined it. No, you have not. Look at it every other minute or every other day when you didn't do it, and maybe before you did. And even if you do eat the cookie every single day, again, so what? It's just bizarre to me that when he put, I fell off tracks, but I'm going to be back on it. I'm just human. I'm like, eat the damn cookie. Just eat it. Enjoy it. Experience life. Savor it. Say, oh, love it. And I'm glad I ate it. And it's not falling off tracks. It's experiencing life. It's enjoyment. The worst thing you can do for yourself, especially if you're trying that, cutting everything out of my life, only eating healthy, or I'm starting, losing the weight as soon as possible, is blaming yourself for, I'm sorry, but such stupid things, and the people that are putting in other people's heads. I mean, listen, I love Ed Milet. Listen, I loved watching his YouTubes and everything, but that post, especially for other people, it killed me. So other people are gonna say, okay, I did something. Let's say I was, I started my life, I wanted changing the leaf. Now the New Year's resolutions are gonna start. And then soon afterwards, they're going to do something that they didn't want to do, whatever that may be, even drinking a cup of cola, whatever it is that may be. And they're going to say, oh, I fell off track now. Oh, I feel bad. No, eat it, drink it, enjoy it. Again, the worst thing you can do is do it and then feel bad for yourself or blame yourself or whatever. You're experiencing, and the more you love yourself, that is the thing. You know how you have people that eat constantly and they never gain weight? Well, they don't think of themselves like that. So if you tell your body, listen, let's enjoy this now. Let's enjoy this ice cream. Let's enjoy this, even if it's whatever it is that maybe before you would feel bad about doing it. Let's just enjoy it. Turn off the TV. Turn off the music, put your phone down, and just experience the flavors and enjoy it and make it as long as possible. Don't just shove it in your mouth. Enjoy the food that you're eating. The more you enjoy the food, the more you send the messages to your body, okay, we love this. Let's do this because this is what we love. Your body's gonna feel different. You have no idea. In those 3 days when I was starving myself, I lost less weight than when I was eating, but didn't pay attention and wasn't actually feeling bad. That's what I want to say. I was feeling bad for eating certain things that I was eating. And then it's like I would gain 5 pounds from thin air because I ate something that I thought I shouldn't. But when you send love to your body, and obviously you have to boost your metabolism up as well. How are you going to boost it if you don't put energy into you? If you don't eat, you're just going to make it, I don't know how the metabolism works. We're just going to slow it down. So eat, enjoy the food. If you're shoving it in your mouth, you're not fully enjoying it. That's what I'm saying. Turn everything off and just enjoy it, experience it. Send love to your body, whatever you want to feel. When you look in the mirror, you have to send that message to your body first. Again, body does not judge. You can tell it, I hate you. The body's gonna make you so you can hate it even more. You can say, I love you. Your body's gonna do what it takes so you can love it more. Again, body listens to you. What you have to do is send it what it should do. I love you. Simple as that. Yes, I did send the messages before, and thank you for not judging me. Thank you for being there with me every step of the way. Thank you for being able to experience this life. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. Without this finger, and that nail, and this finger, and this forehead, and this hair, and this throat, whatever it is. I wouldn't be able. It's amazing. Send those signals to your body. If you can't say it, I love you, you can always say, well, I love this about you. Even if it's just the shape of your eyes, the color of your eyes, whatever it is that you can say it. I love you for that. And maybe someday along the way you can say, I love you for that as well. And for that, well, I have nice ears. Okay. Just go step by step. That's how you love your body. Just send it the message and it'll reply back. It's gonna say, yes, sir, we're doing this. That's it. Let me know how you get on. Let me know if I leave anything out. I can make another video. And I really, really love you. And I really, really want you to love your body because it's there with you every single step of the way. Remember, it's the vehicle for your life's experiences. And it's going to listen whatever you tell it to do. Tell it I love you, and that's how you love your body. Love you so much. See you next time. Bye.